Good morning. My name is Harrison.
Good morning, I'm Glenda.
We'd like to welcome you to Grace Bible Church and our worship service this morning. We're so glad that you're here.
If you're a visitor with us this morning, we're especially glad to have you with us, and we'd love to get to know you better. In order to do that, we'd like you to take the tear off in your bulletin, fill it out, and turn it in at the welcome table when you leave today, and the ladies there will give you a fresh baked loaf of bread.
We'd also like to welcome those of you who have joined us through live stream. We know we have folks that join us from all over the country and around the world, so we're so glad that you're a part of our service today.
And now for our announcements. There are several announcements in your bulletin that you'll be sure to want to read about, but there are a few things that we really don't want you to miss. So here they are.
Good morning. The Women's Ministry Annual Rummage Sale is coming up in 2 weeks. We would appreciate your donating anything for us to sell on Saturday the 27th. We would also appreciate your spreading the word and coming to buy from our incredible selection of items. We always have a great deal on clothes and many one-of-a-kind items at great prices. Denise Lane has 4 sign-up sheets that are at the welcome table, so please stop by on your way out today and add your name to one or more of these lists. Number 1, we'll need strong backs to help Friday morning beginning at 8 o'clock to set up tables in the sanctuary and bring items over from the storage shed. We'll have coffee and donuts if that helps. And then at noon on Friday, we will need help sorting and arranging the items. So we'll even let you get first dibs on anything you see as a thank you for helping then. And then the day of the sale, we will need help working the sale from about 7:30 to 12:30. We'll need to take down the tables afterwards and get the sanctuary ready for the service. So if you can help in any way, we'd be grateful. This fundraiser is really important for the women's ministry to fund all the events we have during the year. Thanks so much.
Hi, I'm Jim, and I want to make you aware of a new Sunday School class that will be starting here at Grace Bible Church on September the 21st. The class will be called Adult, Family, and Marriage Class, and it will be open to any adult couple who is married or engaged or any single parent, and there is no age limitation on the class either. The class will be located directly across from the nursery, and we will begin on September the 21st. The topics that we'll cover in this class will range from the practical, like marriage and family, to the theological, like theology proper, anthropology, or Christology. I'll be teaching this class along with Ansley Fowler. We want to encourage you to come if you think you might be interested in becoming part of this class. But we want to make a special appeal to any couple in our church who has been attending Grace but have not taken advantage of our Sunday School program. This would be a great time for you to do that. If you have any questions, you can see myself or Ansley, and we hope to see you again on September the 21st.
Hey, here's a heads up. Next Sunday is our September fellowship meal following the service and the return of the Raven Gap Nacoochee School students to our worship service and our fellowship meal. So let me ask you to do 2 things. 1, be sure you mark your calendar and you make plans to stay. It's a great time for food and fellowship, and it's an opportunity to really get to know somebody a little better. Secondly, I want to remind you to make sure you bring ample food so we can serve our guests and we can serve the Raven Gap Nacoochee School students. Again, mark it on your calendar and bring plenty of food. Look forward to seeing you next Sunday.
Men of Grace, this is for you. We'd like to invite you to the men's cookout next Saturday, the 20th, at Danny Gillespie's home. We're going to have burgers and dogs and a lot of fun. So we'll have a sign-up sheet out at the foyer at the welcome table. Please sign up. We'd love to have you come. So let's recap the things that you need to know.
Ladies, don't forget the rummage sale is just a couple of weeks away, so be sure and get those items that you have into the church right away.
Next Sunday, you have an opportunity to attend Jim Anderson's new Sunday School class that starts at 9:30.
And don't forget, next Sunday is our fellowship meal, and we'll have the Raven Gap Nacoochee School students with us for the service and for the meal.
Men, don't forget about the men's cookout Saturday the 20th.
And now, as we prepare to worship, let's stand and greet one another and make sure that our visitors are welcomed.